What do you got for me? Climbing the wall to get to men.
Climbing a wall to get to
Well,
men.
women want men to climb the wall to get to them.
Yes, I
Why?
really do feel like a man has to prove himself before you should be able to go in a relationship with him, because um, men have everything to gain. They could sleep with you and just use
Men
you.
have everything to gain.
Yeah, they have a lot to gain
How old are
from
you?
in the no man's land, according
Okay.
to you.
No,
I'm
I just need to know approximately how so I know how old you are.
35.
Okay. Um, you're still in danger zone. But when you say men have everything to gain, what are some things that you're talking about?
I feel like a lot of times men, they're not emotionally invested in relationships, and they can, if you just come
What are
out,
some of the things men have to gain? You said men can have a lot to gain, such as.
if you're in a relationship with a woman that is nurturing, that can take care of you, you would have someone that would take care of you, cook, clean,
Okay, let's
just
stop. Let's stop. Okay, if a relationship was with a nurturing woman, she could cook and clean. Okay, cooking and cleaning. I will tell you, the 51 years old and all the women I've ever dated in my life, two of them could cook. So most women today can't cook. And cleaning, 50-50. What else does a man, could he gain?
I mean, that women are the prize when it comes to sex. You know this because we are not
No,
the ones with
no,
high.
no. I know this sex. No, I know that you and a man can exchange orgasms. So you're a man is not getting something. You're both getting something.
Nah,
Oh
no, no.
yes, yes. You're
Because
not a see. You're a prize if you're a virgin.
what? Nah, no.
Yes. Okay. You don't have to agree, but the men get to say what it is. And see, this is what you ladies don't seem to like. You cannot rewrite the rules because men get to decide whether or not they're going to move on those rules. I ask you what men stand to gain, and you seem to be struggling to tell me what they're gaining.
I'm not struggling telling you what they're gaining.
Okay,
They are.
well, cooking possibly, cleaning possibly, and you said women are the prize when it comes to sex. I say both people have sex. You're exchanging orgasms. You're not a virgin, so you're no longer a prize.
You
Do
no.
you have any children?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, you're in the minority. A woman with children certainly can't talk about a prize being in sex. What else would a we don't have to keep on. What else would a man stand to gain?
I mean, um
Come on, you
I
said a
guess
lot. There's three things. You said a lot.
I mean, don't you guys want a companion, somebody
And
that
we
could be
can
your
buy a
friend?
dog. We can get a dog. We can have a horse. We can hang out with our buddies. See, let me go ahead and so I gave you an opportunity to tell me all these things since you said a lot. And I said you were struggling. You told me you weren't. At best, you could give me three of the three which is split. So at best, you gave me two, and it's arguable that most women can't cook today. So, and then cleaning is 50-50. So what you're saying, even based upon what you're saying, the a lot really isn't that much. Let me tell you what women stand to gain. After marriage, if there are children, a woman walks away with custody 90+% of the time, which includes child support. That's a financial gain. If there's anything, if there's property, income, depending upon the state, women can walk away with spousal support. Women can walk away better from a divorce financially, and men tend to walk away less, if not ruined. It is rare to see a woman walk away from divorce in this country in a worse position.
I
That
mean,
hold on, and then if you get spousal support, that is in that goes on until a set date or until you remarry. Ma'am, those are concrete things. And also, you also could tend to get half of all property, not just gain during the marriage, possibly outside, possibly before the marriage, depending upon the man's relative wealth. Jeff Bezos had to give up half of his fortune and he made at Amazon, and his wife ain't delivered one package. Dr.
Kim,
Dre's wife was trying to get half of his income, and she has not made one beat. Ma'am, the things that women stand to gain out of a marriage far, far, far exceed the few little things you try to say. You gotta admit that.
you know what? Yes, it is true. But coming to Jeff Bezos, him and his wife started Amazon almost together.
Ma'am,
They were
I don't
married.
care if it's Jeff Bezos, Dr. Dre, Johnny Carson. You can anecdotally find things where there may have been bilateral contribution, but for the most part, it's not that way. Man, what I did is I took my feelings out of it and I gave you some ironclad things that women tend to gain, and they tipped the scales greatly. The things you gave me didn't even make a dent.
I still have something to say about all you say we're gaining,
Oh,
but
I don't
all
care about.
this,
I don't. Okay, tell me about what men are gaining. You said men gain a lot, and you haven't told me. Cooking, maybe. Cleaning, maybe. Sex, half and half. What else?
your womb, if you give them children, your womb, and also, I mean, look, and coming to the divorce, I have something to say about that. If women like were married to for a long time to this guy, to me, I feel like they deserve it. Because if they were married
See,
for
guys,
like how
what I'm
many,
trying to get you to understand is you now you're going to my points. Don't go to my points to try to make your points. I've given you multiple opportunities to tell me. First, you said men gain a lot. That's what you said. And I gave you multiple times chances to tell me what a lie, and you can't. Now you're trying to change my points to your point. And what you're showing is that men have far more to lose and women have far more to gain. And you can't even make a reasonable argument about that.
no, children,
Your argument rests on sex.
ch- children too.
Children mean if she stays in the marriage, yes. But we have a divorce rate of in excess of 50%, where women are filing divorce at 70, in the black community 80% of the time. So that's no guarantee. As a man who was made a part-time father, a weekend dad, I will tell you, most men have to pay for children that they cannot even raise. Ma'am, you're just simply wrong. It's a bunch of feelings.
I just don't
You're
believe that
35
women
years
don't
old.
have anything to offer.
You're 35 years old and you're giving me a bunch of feelings. Give me some facts on what men stand to gain.
Wow. Okay, so it's all about money. Just because women could gain
No,
some money,
what you're showing
whatever.
today, what you're showing as women in your example are relatively worthless in your example, because you can't tell me what they're bringing. You're saying cooking. If they cook, most people aren't cooking these days. You know that, and I know that. I've told you, most women I have dated in my life cannot cook. Not do not like to, they cannot.
Okay, I said children and companionship. Those are really important. If you take out cooking, okay, fine. But children and companionship is very important in someone's life. I feel
Well,
like,
but give me something that you're getting from, okay, companionship, but you also get a companion. Everything you're giving me that women bring to the table, she's also getting from a man. You said sex. She's also getting sex from a man. You say companionship. She's also getting companionship from a man. In my examples, it's all coming from a man. Uh
your
oh.
your examples only apply for divorce.
Well,
For
that's the only
divorce.
thing we can really talk about. We can't talk about boyfriend and girlfriend.
We
That's
can
what
talk about
matters.
if they're in the marriage and they
We're
stay in the
talking
marriage.
about climb the wall to get to me to become a wife. I don't do the boyfriend girlfriend deal with, because that allows you ladies to continually be vague and deflect. I talk about something that's verifiable, that I don't have to worry about my feelings, that you and I both can look and agree on the facts. And what you've just showed is everything that women in your example are bringing is something that's shared. Sex is shared, companionship is shared. What are women that are bringing to the table that men can't, that are not getting reciprocal from a man?
Okay. Wow, you said it's all shared, right? So the only
No,
thing
I'm
that
saying
the
everything you've talked about is.
okay, everything I said is shared. The only difference this man has is money. That's the only thing
What
that,
do you
because
mean the
now,
only thing? What do you mean the
yeah,
only thing? If
that's
it
the
only
only.
thing that no, don't say the only thing. The only thing is major. See, I don't no, you're not gonna do that shit. The only thing, if it's nothing, then don't take it. It's not the only thing, it's major. And that's why many women wives are doing what they're doing, because there's a financial incentive to leave your husband. Ma'am, thank you for proving my point, because I've given you many chances to prove, and you've done a pretty poor job. Why was that necessary? Because she came in saying that men are gaining a lot from women. What? This is a 35-year-old woman. This is a 35-year-old woman telling me that men are gaining so much. What? What are they gaining? And the first thing out of her mouth was the first thing that comes out of women's mouth: sex. Ladies, listen and listen well. Your sex is not as valuable as you think it is, because your sex is not special like it used to be. Many women today have body counts in excess or higher than a lot of men. What's special about a woman who's had double digit, some case triple digit partners? Personally, I don't judge, but this is what men are saying. Ladies, I said you're not a virgin. And there's a cost to this independence and freedom and free sex and free love. There's a cost to it. Men don't value your sex like you want them to. And that's what she's having a hard time accepting. You can smile, unmute yourself. No, you want to talk. Men don't value it like you want it to.